We are back in the workroom, and I'm craving for booze. Seriously, the production hasn't allowed me to add anything since. I embarrassed myself in front of the whole world. So the viewers at home, if you want to see your favorite alien bitch make it to the finale, please start a protest in front of the building and scream as loud as you can. Roger's body needs alcohol, so I know you are real fans. Meanwhile, I need something to distract my mind off. Oh yeah. I'm gonna find out which one of these hoes almost set the whole workroom on fire. Detective Roger has arrived officially. Also, I may sound like a total bitch, but I sometimes, very rarely, care. And what happened to Bloom made me feel something. I think you humans call it sympathy. Yeah, I know, I'm shocked too.
The queens greet each other and sit down to have a chat. Connie asks Bloom what is going through her head now after last week's events. Bloom says she's fine, but back then she was devastated. Then she thanks the other queens of their support and laughs that at least she's $6,000 richer. The queens want to know how is Marinette feeling too after Jessica took an advantage of her blind ass last week. Marinette shrugs her shoulders and tells the queens she couldn't care a rat's ass about Jessica anymore. She's a manipulative, backstabbing, heartless, talentless, and problematic slut who sucks all the positivity out of the room just by existing. All the queens gag and Marinette adds, let's see how Jessica manages to survive on her own when no one's there to do all the work for her or to even support her.
Wow, so ruthless. And I love it. This Marinette's new era is what she has needed this entire time. You go girl boss. Let them eat it.
I'm just so angry. After everything with that bitch, I'm so fucking angry. She did me dirty. She did Betty and Daisy dirty. She did Stewie dirty. She did all of us dirty. And I'll manifest every single second that I'm in this race that you, Jessica Rabbit, get eliminated. No, that's not bad enough. I hope it's as humiliating as everything you have done to us.
No comment.
Ladies, do you smell that? It smells so good. What's for dinner anyway? I'm starving.
It's my ass, sorry guys.
Queens, it's mini challenge time. Daisy won the mini challenge and will get a huge advantage for the maxi challenge.
I hope we are not having duck for dinner. I've been for weeks safe in a row. If Rue wants to even consider me as the winner, I need to step my ducacy up like a lot. Luckily, winning the mini challenge gave me an advantage, and I couldn't be more happier. This ducky is desperate for a win.
For this week's maxi challenge, you will participate in a roast of Plain Jane. Oh, and one more thing, you will be doing it in front of a live audience. Good luck and don't F it up.
So for this week's Maxi Challenge, I finally get to roast these hoes because we are having a good old-fashioned roast. About damn time. There's so much I want to say about each of my sisters, and I'm excited to get roasted too. And I promise to you, this night is gonna be juicy since the girls are going after each other, so buckle up your seatbelts and enjoy the ride.
The queens start to work on their performances. Bloom is visibly worried and Daisy asks what's wrong. Bloom explains how she has never attended in a roast before and she has never written jokes. Connie asks how the hell did she survive Snatch Game if she has never even written a joke. Bloom explains she did Stella as her Snatch Game character and she is her best friend, so it was easy to impersonate her. Connie decides to quickly help Bloom on the basics of a roast so she can continue on that. Bloom thanks Connie and tells her she's the mother of the season. Marinette adds more like grandmother, which makes the whole table laugh.
Connie is always so sweet and she helps everyone as much as she can. That's mother right there. Now thanks to her I know a little better what to write, but I'm still not confident about my upcoming performance. On top of the fact that this is my first time being in a roast, it's also gonna be in front of a live audience. The more I think about this, the more I get nervous. I have to nail this. Rue kept me last week, so she is expecting me to step it up.
Roger points towards Jessica's workstation and amazes how much she has written already. Rick is amazed as well and tells Roger he wasn't expecting Jessica actually manage to write anything. Jessica heard this and shouts to the other side that everyone should get drop dead scared when it's her time to roast because it's gonna be a fire performance. Almost as on fire as Bloom's outfits last week. Bloom heard Jessica's words and tells her to shut up already, and everyone on the room knows it was Jessica who did it and she better start paying for the damage she did. Jessica laughs in responses that believe what you want to believe, but the real answer, what you are looking for, is closer than you think, but you can't just see it. None of the queens understood what Jessica meant by that, so they just ignore her as she keeps laughing alone.
I may or may not know who did it, but did you seriously think I was going to just say who it was? Just like that, if I knew who it was. Oh, please. Anyway, I'm going to shred these hoes so badly on the main stage tonight that they wish they had never even auditioned for the show. I even had to cut out some of my material because I had so much made of the others that I forgot I have to roast the judges too, unfortunately. Also, this is going to prove that I don't need no friends to cheer me on every single little thing that I do. And at the end of the day, we are here for ourselves, and only one can win. So I don't see the reason to be so friendly and cheerful all the time.
The queens are getting ready for the roast. Bloom asks how's Marinette feeling about her upcoming performance. Marinette says she's fully prepared and confident it's gonna go well. Bloom asks where did Marinette get her confidence because she is very nervous of her own performance. Marinette explains it's the anger. Every adversity that has happened to her in this race and beforehand makes her only want one thing, and it's to win. Then Marinette adds that Bloom has nothing to worry about and she's a naturally talented queen. Bloom thanks her but tells she doesn't feel so talented at the moment. Marinette reminds their conversation earlier this season when Marinette was feeling down and Bloom cheered her up. Bloom asks what about it. Marinette praises how confident Bloom was back then and thanks Bloom of sharing her confidence with her. Without Bloom's confidence, Marinette couldn't have made it back then. Bloom hugs Marinette, telling her even though they have known each other for a short time, she feels like they are best friends already. Marinette sobs and tells Bloom she feels the same and no matter what they will always stay as best friends. Bloom agrees, telling Marinette there's nothing in this world that could change that. After Marinette heard that, she stopped the hug and gave Bloom a serious glance. Bloom asks what is it and Marinette says there's something she should know before it might be too late. Bloom gets confused and asks what is it. Marinette leans towards Bloom and whispers to her ear something. Bloom's smile faded away as Marinette finished talking. Bloom tells she needs some fresh air and leaves the workroom, leaving everybody confused why she left.
I can't believe it. I don't want to believe it. After everything we've been through together. I got so much more confident when I had the chat with Marinette, but then it all shattered into pieces. We are heading into the stage soon, so I gotta pull myself together, but it's gonna be hard picking the broken pieces back together after that.
Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Fictional Drag Race. With Michelle Visage and our extra special guest judge, her plane always goes down. It's no other than the shady lady herself, Plain Jane. For this week's Maxi Challenge, our queens will participate in a roast. Roast of Plain Jane. Isn't that right, Plain?
Send in the clowns.
Well, without further ado, racers start your engines and may the best drag queen win. Marinette, Connie, and Daisy had a great performance.
I'm so relieved my jokes were landing. I know I said to everyone that I'm very confident, but it was a lie. I just wanted to show the others that I didn't let that stupid bitch's actions get into my head anymore and I'm stronger than that. But what I told Bloom before the roast wasn't a lie. She didn't react very well to it, which I totally understand. I just hope it didn't affect her performance tonight.
Rick, Roger, and Betty had a good performance.
I love roasts, and to get the chance to tell everybody exactly how I feel about them, which is I hate them all, like you at home. I'm surprised to how I didn't do better at this challenge. I did just okay, like in the Snatch game what was supposed to be the challenge I shine on. Maybe I've been lying to myself all these years. Maybe I'm not a comedy queen after all, but I'm funny, right?
Bloom and Jessica had a bad performance.
I'm super disappointed in myself. I just froze on the stage and I forgot everything that I had written earlier. So embarrassing. I'm just not the same after what Marinette told me. You would be pretty shocked too, but I'm not gonna tell it. I don't want to ruin someone else's dreams, even though they ruined mine.
The category is circus. Daisy, Connie, Betty, Roger, Rick, Jessica, and Bloom had a great runway.
This whole cast is one big circus. So we all had a great runway, almost. But mine ate the hardest and I don't want to hear any other opinions, okay? Also, my roast went well. It could have been better, but I can't travel back in time and just do it all over again. Wait a minute. No, never mind, I left it home. It would have been stupid anyway.
Marinette had a good runway.
The one time I actually have a chance to win, everyone decides to wear one of their best outfits on the runway. Whatever. I'm just happy to not be in the bottom again. Hopefully.
Ladies, once again, great job on the runway this week. When I call your name, please step forward. Betty, Roger, ladies, you are safe and free to go enjoy your delicious cocktails and mocktails to the Untucked Lounge. So that means the rest of you represent the tops and the bottoms of the week. Ladies, I've made some decisions. Marinette, good job this week. You're safe.
I did it. I'm in the fucking top for the first time ever. And it only took 7 weeks. This whole time, anger was the key. Fuck you, Jessica, and thank you. Now I hope you'll meet my friend. Their name is Karma.
Connie, congratulations. You're the winner of this week's challenge. You've earned a cash tip of $5,000 sponsored by Plain Jane.
Let's see.
Just kidding. She doesn't have that much.
Sister.
Watch and learn, children, because Mother Connie just got her second win. Well, Rue is the mother, so I'll be the aunt, yeah. But can you believe this? What else could I have asked for? With all this money I can buy myself and for the whole office bunch of new dildos.
Daisy, good job this week. You're safe.
Back in the top where I belong. I feel like I could have easily won this challenge, but I guess the judges saw something more in Connie. But it's fine. Next week is a brand new challenge and a brand new chance to get a win. I still need one.
Bloom, Jessica, and Rick, you are the bottoms of the week. Rick, you are safe.
Thank you, but I disagree. I shouldn't be in the bottom 3. It should have been someone like, well, I can't think of anyone, so maybe this low placement fits me this week. Next week something good will happen to me, but also something sad will happen to some of the others. Yeah, I'm kind of a psychic, so you better keep that in mind.
That means Bloom and Jessica. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination.
I'm in the bottom again. Bitch, please. The judges thought my jokes were too mean for a roast. Even Plain Jane. Like what? It's a roast, for fuck's sake. It's not supposed to be all sunshine and rainbows, where I compliment the others. Ugh. I still can't believe Marinette is in the top over me. Definitely choices, but now I gotta put all my energy into this lip sync. It's against Bloom, like hello? I am a certified lip sync assassin. Poor Bloom don't stand a chance to survive. Boo-hoo. I'm more than ready to first get Bloom out, and afterwards, it's Marinette's time. Clock that T.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
Oh, this is gonna be a piece of cake for me. I've defeated the evil multiple times, and this one is gonna be no different. I've waited this moment for so long that someone finally sends Jessica home. I just never thought it would have to be me, but I can't let her sabotage the others anymore. I must take her down. So Jessica, may the best redhead win, bitch.
The lip sync song is Backstabber by Keisha. Bloom doesn't know the words and flopped the lip sync. Jessica flopped the lip sync as well.
What in the what? How did they both flop so hard? We were all excited about this lip sync, but they served us absolutely nothing. Mama is not happy about this.
Ladies, I've made my decision.
I expected more from the two of you. I'm really, really, really disappointed, which is why.
I'm sending you both home.
What? What the fuck? Huh.
I'm sorry, my dears. Neither one of you showed me the fire it takes to stay. Now, ladies, sashay away. Hi, it's RuPaul. Listen, I had to eliminate 2 queens today. How soon can you get here?
Fuck. Someone's coming back.
This is untucked.
The queens are discussing about the shocking double elimination. Roger says he did not see that one coming. Rick agrees by reminding that Jessica had the wins under her belt and went home this soon. Daisy says it's only good for them because she's feeling a lot more better now without Jessica's presence. Marinette starts to sob and the queens try to comfort her. Marinette explains she's so relieved and so sad at the same time. The person she and everyone else hated is gone, but her best friend also went home, which sucks. Connie gives Marinette a big hug and tells her she understands what she's saying, but Marinette should think about this on the positive side. She will see Bloom after the show, and now she's 2 steps closer to making it to the finale instead of just 1. Rick interrupts Connie by reminding that Rue just called someone to come back to compete. Betty asks who could it be. Daisy speculates what if it's someone from past seasons like Milo. Roger asks was she serious? Why would someone who's not from this season come back halfway through? Rick agrees, telling it must be someone from the 7 queens who have already went home. Connie wants to know which of them would they want to see return. Marinette says immediately Bloom. Roger says Milo, where Rick replies that it's very unlikely because he already came back from season 2. Roger asks who would Rick like come back then. Rick says obviously his inventor buddies Plankton or Stewie. Connie jokingly says it would be funny to see Bob return. Daisy says she doesn't really care who comes back as long as it's not Jessica. Betty agrees. Before leaving, the queens cheers with their drinks and shouts all together top 6 and laughs. Rick then asks for now, what makes rest of the queens tell him to shut up?
I smell Rickery.
Clock that tea.
A little bit of love goes a long, long way, lifting you up to a brighter day. A little bit of love goes a long, long way, turn it around when you up and say, everybody say love.
And if you are not completely satisfied, well, hey, neither am I. That's life.
It's not over until I say so. Jessica Rabbit doesn't give up that easily.